Happy Tuesday. Good morning. Slightly late, but let's not worry about that. Hope you're having a grand old day. It's cold. Yes, 4 degrees, and we had some freezing rain here in Tipperary. It wasn't nice. I was like, what is this strange phenomenon? And then it got wet, and I said, right, I'm coming back inside. But I hope you're keeping well. Today we're in X-Plane 12. Going to be taking an old jaunt in the X-Crafts Lineage 1000, based, of course, on the Embraer aircraft. This is a gorgeous business jet. We shall fly as if we are billionaires, or perhaps working for a billionaire, right? We're on the ground here in Southampton, down the south of the UK, and we're going to be flying to Dublin, and then from Dublin over to Shannon. It's a stop along the way until we get there. And we're using live weather, of course, live time, all being powered by X-Plane. And yeah, I've been looking forward to getting back into this plane, but come here. It's amazing when you don't use an aircraft for a while, how rusty you get. So prepared to be frustrated. You know, what is he doing? That's me, do you know? But anyway, how are we all keeping? It's cold everywhere, isn't it? My mate over in New Zealand keeps sending me pictures and videos of like beautiful hot summer weather. Oh, right, shorts and everything, like, you know, we don't have that here at all. But yeah, we'll see how the day goes. As our day streams go, if you've any questions in relation to flight simulation as a genre, be it with Microsoft Flight Sim or indeed with X-Plane, well, now is the time to ask. Do get your questions in. If there's anything I can help you with, be it with the setup or buttons or problems perhaps, who knows? But ideal in these daytime streams, because you're probably at work lurking, or you're at home working, or you're on the DOS, or it's nighttime, or maybe you're supposed to be somewhere else. But we're here now. It's grand. Say nothing, you know. If someone's watching your activity, tell them you're in a very important briefing. Yeah, it includes also economics, you know, the business front, diplomacy, right? Science. Will there be a lot of science? So yes. That's what the story is now, right? But yeah, this aircraft, it's a long-range business jet. You can buy one, you know, for the small, insignificant price of about $50 million. About $50 million. They're expensive, but they're very, very beautiful. Embraer, of course, a Brazilian company, and these aircraft are manufactured under license in the United States, amongst other areas as well, components, avionics, and all the jazz. X-Crafts, well, this is part of their E-Jet family of aircraft. Now, you can buy the aircraft individually, or you can buy all of them, which includes the other Embraers, the 190 and so on. These are a stunning aircraft, and yeah, the business jet side of things, looking forward to this flight, absolutely. We are spoiled for choice when it comes to the business jets here in X-Plane. I mean, we have this, we have, of course, the Hot Start Challenger, there's also there's a Phenom 300 in this as well, so there's some great options here when it comes to business jet aircraft, and they behave pretty much as most airliners would, but they are able and capable of single pilot operations. I'm not that now. I'll need your help trying to get this machine. But the good news is it's a highly automated aircraft in the real world, do you know? So of all the fleet that X-Craft have, this is my favourite because I just think it's brilliant, do you know? And I'll take you through their website and show you the ins and outs of it. But absolutely fantastic stuff. So, yeah. Where's this now? My last day off work before it all starts again. Oh, Jesus. We'll get into the chat and say hello, look. And bit of background music, you know. Crafty Tigers, a very good morning. Hope you're well. Kill Switch is here. Welcome in, buddy. Gar Gaming, hello to County Galway. Hope all is well. It's cold, isn't it? Spitfire RAF 100 is here in the chat. Very good morning to you. Chris Van Halen, good day to you, sir. Tarnish Mossman is in the house. Good to see you, Tarnish. Yeah, looking forward to Innie Bills. They're working on a Liverpool airport. Ooh, John Lennon. That's going to be fun. Looking forward to that one. Muttley, top of the morning. Sim Guy is in the house. Martel, welcome in. Captain Kenobi, good morning to you, sir. Hope you're well. Chox is here. Morning all. I join you from freezing cold Chox Towers, where the boiler repair lad still hasn't turned up. Oh, Jesus. Is it gas or kerosene, Chox? You poor old devil. Soaring AJ. Welcome in, buddy. He's watched 115 streams in a row. That's incredible. Murph recently went over 2 million Murph points. 2 million of them! Murph points. Don't drink them all in the one job. Bloody hell, that's amazing. Soaring AJ, thank you very, very much indeed. And it's early bells where you are. It's like 5 in the morning, isn't it? Robert J56, good morning to you. PH Roy is here. Welcome in, Roy. He goes, good morning, Murph and chat. Cool, you're taking the Embraer for a spin. Yes, we'll see how it behaves, you know. Filthy is in the chat. Good morning, Filthy. Rain is here. Hello from the Netherlands. Fly somewhere warm. I was thinking of it. I was like, we just go to Australia or something, you know, somewhere warm. But no, but we'll have the heating on in the aircraft. It's going to be lovely, and we'll see how we get on. But I hope you're well. Malky Mac, good morning. Hope all is well. Where's this now? There's a lot of co-pilots over here in the chat. Don't worry. Brilliant. The Flight Sim channel. Welcome aboard. Top of the morning to you. Hope you're well. Where is this now? Captain Kenobi is at work. OBJ. Shh. Very busy, very, very busy. Martel, yes, your last day off before work starts. You had 2.5 weeks off. Just that's brilliant, man. But you're back. back to the grind, as they say. But sure, listen, you know, it'll be grand. Where are we at now? Mr. Minimite is here. Very good morning. Fat Rat CSB. Good morning to you, sir. Hope you're well. We'll ramble over here. And let me see here now. We have Captain Sickbag. Good morning, Murph, from a grey southeast. Welcome in, man. Hope you're keeping well. Mark Griffin is here. Very good morning to you. And yeah, I'm trying to think. The last time I flew this, we flew it in Italy. We actually brought it over to. We ended up in Rome. I do know that. So we landed in Rome. That was our last flight in this aircraft. And it's a while now. It's a couple of months since I've flown it. So let's see how we get on. Commander Balash is here. Good morning to you, sir. Hope you're well. Now, let me see. Danology. Morning from Southampton. Put the kettle on. We're outside. Knocking on the door. Have you any ham sandwiches? Brilliant. Good to see you, Danology. And yeah, it'll be interesting with the weather because icing conditions. Little bit of wind. We'll have a look at the weather before we get going here. Willow, how much? Good morning. How's she cutting, man? So yeah, we did it was just the perfect flight in Microsoft Flight Sim last night. In a group flight, the performance was absolutely perfect. It was so very smooth, and yeah, that TBM 850, it is so nice, so nice. So really had a you know, just a lovely flight last night with our group flight, and isn't it great when the sim gods smile upon us? You know, the old gods and the new, and today you will have a good day with flying. Yes, and but it worked very well. Do you know? So there's quite a bit to this aircraft now. I mean, the work that X-Crafts have done, down to even the font on the avionics and the distance of, you know, where it's placed and situated. This is definitely going to be fun. So it's going to take a few minutes to, you know, refamiliarize myself. I did manage to open the door. That's a good start. Do you know, at least we can get in and out of the machine. So we'll see what happens. Deaf Pilot, good to see you. Have you been watching too much of London Controller? Yeah, I saw Jamie streaming in X-Plane over the last few days. Every now and again, I do a little bit of a dive into X-Plane. Usually once a week, usually, and I like to kind of keep up with what Laminar Research are doing with X-Plane. And of course, there's some really nice aircraft over here that we just don't have yet in Microsoft Flight Sim. So from my perspective, it's highly advantageous. If you have the opportunity to have both sims, if you have the opportunity for space for both sims, well, you can really have some awesome flight experiences in both Microsoft Flight Sim and indeed with Laminar Research's X-Plane. Both sims are doing something a little bit different, yet they're very similar, right? They're both flight sims. And yeah, it's always, I find it advantageous to see what's going on. Features, updates, how performance is running, stability on both platforms, do you know? So we put out a video yesterday, you know, the 10 things I'd like to see in 2026 for Microsoft Flight Sim, and a lot of great responses on the little comment section. And some great ideas coming in from people, and like simple things you wouldn't even think of. And then when you're hearing X-Plane, you're looking, going, well, Jesus, they have them and they're very good. And then there's things you think, why didn't they do that in X-Plane as well? So it's, you know what I mean? There's a lot of pros and cons to both, but we'll see how we get on. Clappy, good morning. How are you doing? I'll be watching you and building Lego for the rest of the day. Lego? I still need to build the Starship Enterprise. I need time to do it. I might do some over the weekend, but I'm also busy the weekend. It's great fun. I need to fly that A50 again, says Mr. Minimite. Spent the whole flight fighting the autopilot. Ah, yeah, it's such a good machine, man. It really is. Also looking forward to the X-Crafts ERJ 135 140. Yeah. They're class. They're absolutely class. And there was a great video released by Embraer. It is a while now. It's a couple of years ago. And what they did, I think it was it wasn't the Lineage. It was their... I don't even think it was the Phenom stuff. It was other aircraft they were showing, the business jet lineup. Could have been the Phenoms, but it was all done, in the theme of Top Gun, right? But it wasn't Top Gun. It was like Tap Gan, right? But it starts off your man inside in the cafe, and he puts on the jukebox, and then the motorbike. Then he goes into the hangar, and then poof, you see all these jets. It's absolutely brilliant. Have a look for it. If you do a search on YouTube for for Top Gun or Embraer Top Gun, you'll see it. Brilliant ad, and just legacy, the Embraer legacy aircraft, I think. That's what it was. Absolutely savage, Muttley says, Lego got the Concorde to build myself. A wall mount, you say? Praetor, that's the one. Praetor's a great machine as well. 380 driver, good morning. And I have the Lego Concorde up over there, look. Well, you can't see it, but it's up there. I can show you a camera. What I do, that's the back of my head. I do have a Lego Concorde. If I can do this now without making a complete and utter muppet of myself, I'll show you what I'm going to do, right? Because the Lego Concorde is a machine. An absolute machine. Is this it here? No. Why not move this? Preview is already in use. Yes. Right, okay, so we should have movement of this. Here we go. Look, there's movement on my camera. Now, if I just... Here we go. Right, I have to go this way, look. I'll show you, look. There's me Concorde in behind all me stuff, look. Ooh. Built it out of Lego. And that took absolutely friggin' ages to make, man. That took ages to make. And it's a behemoth. It lives up there. It lives up there on my top shelf. And it's a great bit of kit. It's massive. It's about 3 feet long. It's huge, man. It's huge. The Lego Concorde, absolutely massive. Jesus, there's dust up there, and an upside down Enterprise. There's dust up there I need to get at, but that's where that's where Concorde lives. And then just below it, I have a number of aircraft and things and stuff. You see, I've run out of shelf space, so I need to get more. So I need to dust that. I can't reach, and there's all cups in the way. Do you know? Bloody hell. Hang on. I'll sort this out. If that breaks, these are all dead, right? Hang on there now. Oh, be Janie then. Look at the... Oh, shit. Now, the problem with this is, lads, right? This means the dust is now going to fall because gravity takes over here. You know what I mean? Look at me lovely duster, isn't it lovely? Right, how's that looking now? Oh, Jesus, that did... Oh, hang on, I missed a bit. Oh, wait now. Don't... Look beyond the dust.
Hello there.
Hello there. That's a little bit better, isn't it? You have chosen poorly. Wait, what happened? Dainty wee hands in action. What are you talking about? Toto was here. Good to see you. Hang on. There. That was the camera angle we were looking at, and then I'll go back to me face. Ah, brilliant. That's where me Concorde lives. And then I have to find space for the Starship Enterprise. I don't know where that's going to go. But we'll figure it all out. But anyway, the Concorde is going to be fueled. Yeah, it's savage, isn't it? But have the BA sticker pack for it. Oh, do you? Ooh, nice. Murph has one fan at least, just the one. Where's this now? Toto, very good morning to you. We're in your neck of the woods. We're here in Southampton. Casey Wingboy, good to see you. Day is going... I'm jaded today. Do you ever just wake up knackered? Right? And I'm awake. I'm up since 6:30. I'm just tired. I was like, I could do it an hour's sleep. But I'll wait. I'll have a lovely... Careful how we... I'll have a lovely man later on. Huh? Mid-afternoon nap. Say it to people. They'll be worried about you. So we'll have a lovely one later on. With his tickling stick. Eamon, good to see you. I have an apron. Well, I should get an apron, I wouldn't mind a fan in my bedroom. You have a ceiling light you never knew you never use. Oh Jesus. Yeah, Right, it's grand. I'll get over myself. I had a cup of coffee this morning, so I'll be all right. You know, Jesus is right. Right, we'll get into this machine and see what sort of trouble we can get into. You know, and I'll be asking you for your help. So prepare yourselves now for, you know, we'll press that button and this button, and there in the background we have lovely trains. Lovely trains. That camera's at the freezing. Look, oh bloody hell! I'm at the break and everything. Look, me camera. I'm moving and you just can't see me. Hang on. I need to fix it. How do we do this now? Is it this one? I pressed a button. I pressed a second button. Right, hang on now, lads. I need to fix this. Stay exactly where you are and don't move. Yeah, that didn't fix it. Hang on, we'll fix it. Where's the second thing? Oh, here it is, right. Stay where you are. The screen will go black, but don't worry, I'm still here. Sometimes my genius, I keep saying this, lads, but there's a level of genius. The frequency of my genius is running at it's high, right? It's very high, right? There's a turn on my iPad, and well, anyway, that's us now set up and ready to do a thing with the yoke. But anyway, idle cutoff is here, cold as balls. It is idle cutoff in Cambridge. It's cold here as well. Buttons weren't clicking, not at all. No, we fixed it all. Everything's working. Commander Balosh, indeed. Lear, welcome in. First day back at work. Watching you really isn't going to help me get stuff done. Rubbish. This is a very proactive environment. Do you know? Why did that camera suddenly stop working though? That's the real question, lads. The real question. But anyway, let us get ourselves involved with what it is we're trying to do. So, over to the website from X-Crafts, because this is where they chat about this aircraft, right? Stoke TV, good to see you, bud. So the Lineage 1000, designed for billionaires, perfect for pilots. The Embraer Lineage is a $50 million ultra-large business jet designed to meet the luxury and performance demands of Toto 2495 and billionaires. It's available as a standalone product or part of the E-Jets family, optimized for X-Plane 11 and 12, right? So, what I love about X-Crafts, right, you can buy the aircraft outright, but they also have some freeware options. And this is great because if you wanted to, you know, do I want to fly Embraer, right? So they actually include freeware aircraft for you to kind of get used to the logic and how the aircraft fly. And the freeware stuff is actually very, very good. It's very high quality. So you have an option there if you wish. Now, looking at the aircraft itself, the Lineage 1000, well, it takes everything that makes the E-Jets extraordinary and it pushes it further. With ultra long range, fuel automation, custom systems, and unmatched luxury. I mean, there's carpet that you can, you know, it delivers business jet flexibility with airliner capability, making it the most immersive and versatile add-on in its class, right? So we can go down through all the information here, all the signature E-Jet features, which we have our automatic guided takeoff. FMS manages all our auto throttle speeds. Authentic FMS guides with precise LNAV and VNAV. Autopilot starts descending automatically. The ILS auto tune ensures effortless landings, very similar to our Airbus. Glide path mode implemented for OrNav approach. Custom EFB tablet, and there's more and more and more. The enhanced performance for 9 hours of flight. We can cross oceans with more powerful CF34B engines, custom fuel system, and also some two extra fuel tanks. An impressive max range of 4,600 nautical miles. You compare that to the Airbus A321, the XLR, extra long range, that's 4,700 nautical miles. This thing, 100 miles short, right? Ideal for quick flights or long-haul travel from London to New York, Paris, indeed, to Dubai. And there's even a guide here to long-range flights, so we can learn a lot more about it. And this is all part of X-Crafts' website. So it's a real case of here's our add-on, but this is this is everything about it. I love this, right? Ambient lighting modifier. This is pretty cool. So they've introduced an unprecedented ambient light modifier. This fixes dark cockpits within X-Plane 12, which is a huge problem. And the following settings, you have default, dynamic, or natural. And you can kind of see the difference. It makes a huge step. Steep approach system is there. It features a specialized steep approach for airports requiring a higher descent rate. When activated, it automatically deploys the speed brakes, enabling controlled and precise landings on short, steep runways. So, like to say London City with its 5.5 degree slope. Only a few airliners, including the Lineage, the 170 and the 190, are certified for such demanding landings. If you've ever landed into London City, well, you were either in a possibly general aviation or some class of business jet, but usually it is the Embraers, usually, do you know, especially when it comes to jets. You see, Jojo, good to see you, buddy. Where are we enjoying a day off? Nice. Happy New Year, buddy. Hope all is well. So yeah, pretty cool. Then we talk about the cabin and comfort, because they've modeled all the cabin here. Luxurious cabin interior featuring 50 bespoke materials with ultra high resolution textures. Has a foldable air stairs, meaning that we're not worried about jetways or any of that jazz. The interior lighting is absolutely gorgeous. We'll go through all that. Unique cabins. So we have different cabin designs based on their liveries. So you can kind of, you know, make it your own cabin interior style. 5 working TVs with internet access. You can browse the internet via Avitab. This is the feature list. It's mad. Optional SATCOM feature where we can drop the SATCOM on the back of the aircraft, and highly customizable. Liveries, cabin interior, TV stuff, the window layout, normal and the newer long LED strobe and beacon lights, and we can do a whole lot more. The sounds are also fantastic on this aircraft as well. We also have true noise cancelling. It's fine-tuned for VR, and this third-party plug-in with the likes of Avitab, the Skunkcrafts Auto Updater, which is brilliant. Every friggin' simulator should have something like that. The Skunkcrafts Auto Updater, just to give you an idea, this is a program that runs for X-Plane, and it shows all of the add-ons that you have. Just Flight, Thranduil, Tolus, V-Sky Labs, there's other bits and bobs, the E-Jets, the Colomata Concorde, Felis, Aerobasque, and it will actually do a search to see, check any updates. This is badly needed in Microsoft Flight Sim. How we're going to get something like this into Microsoft Flight Sim is anyone's guess. Bearing in mind, Skunkcrafts doesn't work with every aircraft. There are some that, you know, the developers just kept to themselves. But by and large, this is it's a wonderful, wonderful utility, because it just means everything stays up to date. Single click, you know. So this it's the product page for the aircraft, but you know, it's fantastic, this thing. Absolutely. Like, if you look at some of the details here that we have on the aircraft, on the exterior, like, the Lineage is a gorgeous machine. It just is. And I think it's one of the best from X-Craft. It's my favorite from X-Craft, and we'll have a look inside the sim now. But just a great machine. So this is what we're flying today. We're going to be blasting off out of Southampton, and yeah, we're going to see what the story is here now. So here we are with our beloved Lineage 1000E. Isn't it pretty? And there's trains there in the background. Absolutely mad, Ted. So it's a business jet, right? And you know, it's built off the 190 or the 195. But I'm sure, as you can see here now, with some of the finer details, especially if you go up to that landing gear, right? The front gear. When you look at some of the details at play here, and like, it's photo realistic. They're photo textures. Do you know what I mean? And if we move kind of down and around here, and we want to have a look at the main landing gear, I mean, even look at the reflections here. Look, isn't it absolutely savage? There's details at play here. It's eye candy, you know, all eye candy stuff, and it's just an impressive aircraft, and the performance of it is great as well. Do you know? It's just a gorgeous machine. Beautiful. So what we need to do is get ourselves into action and, you know, start prepping our flight. We're going to communicate with OnAir, because we're going to look for a flight that'll get us to Dublin. We're parked just beside the signature FBO here at Southampton. This scenery, and it was published by Any Bills for Southampton. We'll go ahead and click in here just to show you what the story is. And let me see here now. It is that of Aeroscapes Southampton. That's what we're running at the moment, and it was published by Any Bills, and it's great to see Any Bills either themselves or through their partners, you know, give X-Plane a bit of love, because the way the world is going, I wouldn't be terribly surprised when Navigraph do their next survey. I think the amount of people now that have transitioned over to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 and those using perhaps the likes of X-Plane, I think we're going to see a little bit of this. I think there's a lot more people now using Microsoft Flight Sim, and X-Plane, albeit they're making leaps and bounds in terms of development, it's getting left behind. And I'm trying to figure out what's the reason. Is it purely down to the graphics? Are people just not really bothered with it? It's hard to call, right? Those who do use X-Plane, well, they are a very loyal customer base because they swear by it. X-Plane is, you know, in every account, it's a beautiful sim. It's a highly detailed simulation of all sorts of physics and systems and so on. But the numbers are dwindling. Do you know? Cracker, good morning. Ian Fisher, good morning. Hope you're well, lads. So this is our chariot for today. So we're going to jump into the flight deck. Here we are. Here we just opened up the doors, and this is our beautiful cabin. We even have some Moet here and some champagne. We'll reopen this, right? Oz Flight Simmer, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, X-Plane needs multiplayer. I think a lot of the X-Plane pilots would freak out at that. They'd be like, no, we don't want this. We don't want any of that. But I think the reality is, if they want more people operating on the sim, they're going to need to look into kind of multiplayer options, do you know? So this is our cabin. We're just going for a quick look around to make sure that the aircraft is clean and tidy. Forbes, there's Toto. And we'll come over this way here now, just as we're looking around the aircraft. And isn't this, like, absolutely plush, isn't it? Like, would you look at the state? Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine if you had this as your plane. You know what I mean? Dougal! McTavish, the chairman, is in the house. Dougal, top of the morning to you. Santi says graphics is the best reason. World graphics. Yeah. They could definitely do with a bit of upgrading to the graphics, but they're getting there. They are getting there, you know? Piper, good morning. Hope you're well, bud. So let me see. We're going to ramble up the road here and get ourselves into the cabin, or into the flight deck. But yeah, it's a beautiful cabin, isn't it? And I think I have some views set up here. We do. We have a wing view there, and we have another view here. Right, grand. So welcome to the cockpit, or the flight deck. And just to give you an idea of terms of space, right? It's the same build and layout of what you'd expect from your typical Embraer kind of regional jet, just this aircraft having a lot more capability. And just to show you the textures, the detailing, all the modeling, it's very, very good. It's what you'd expect, and it's similar to what we have in the back or in the exterior. It's just a highly, highly detailed aircraft. Do you know? Let me see. The Lauren, welcome in. As a fellow X-Plane player, it would be amazing for multiplayer. Do you think so? Most X-Plane users are with airliners, so not much call for multiplayer there. Yeah, true. Very true. I mean, there's a lot of people who you know, they'll fly GA on X-Plane. But yeah, I would agree. There's probably more of them. There's probably more of them using X-Plane for the airliner stuff. Merv, if I use Join the Fest, will I see you? You will, Tarnish, 100%. I'll open up Join the Fest for you. So if you're over in the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator, well, this should work. So if we connect and connect. There we are, Mossman. Tarnish, whereabouts are you? You're very close to me, so we should see you here somewhere. There you are. What you're in, I'm unsure. But I can see your name tag, so that's a start. What are you in? You're in a 737. So it's having... There you are. There's Tarnish over there. Now, it's a little bit janky when it comes to X-Plane because it doesn't know what the model is doing, but it gives you an idea. So it's loading it in with a 7.3. Do you know? So there's that, right? You're the Starship. Okay, so this is where the modeling or the model matching will just be under a little bit of pressure. You know what I mean? But what am I appearing to you as? That'll be interesting. Right, let's go on and have a look here. We're going to call for the GPU. And we're going to remove the engine covers. And if we have a quick look outside, we'll see that our GPU is now connected. And we can see that our engine covers have been removed. They're just beautiful, aren't they? Beautiful engines there looking in. Look at the reflections there, lads. Isn't that absolutely insane looking? Really, really nice. So what I want to do, we're going to go over to SimBrief and plan an IF4 flight. So let's have a gawk. So over to Simbrief, we're going to go into our dispatch system and Echo Golf Hotel India. Is that Southampton? We'll do a new flight in here. Airline, we'll just go Firefly 235, Echo Golf Hotel India, and we're going to go to Dublin. And our aircraft is going to be a Lineage. So we're looking for an E19L Lineage. Airliners are the biggest part of X-Plane, but just think multiplayer with X-Plane physics. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool, man. It'd be awesome. All right, okay, so it's giving us a departure of runway 20, landing runway of 28 left. That looks good to me. And it's going to bring us up over Oxford, Coventry, Manchester, Liverpool, and then across the Irish Sea. Okay, that looks good to me. Let's generate that, and we shall see what happens. Also, go ahead and bring some Navigraph into the equation, and we'll grab some the landing rate monitor here as well, and that's connected. Okay, so over to Navigraph. We'll zoom out here a little bit. We're going to change our charts to IFR, and we're going to import our flight plan directly from Simbrief, and we'll horse that in there, and let's see what the story is. So that's what it's looking like. Do we have ATC coverage here at the moment? Pockets, but nothing affecting us right now. Right, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be departing out of runway 20, which is behind us, so it means we're going to be... we won't need a push. We can just start her up. Alpha, Bravo, back taxi, and then blast off from runway 20. Now, looking at our flight plan, it's a non-standard departure, so we'll have to get some sort of vectoring. And our first waypoint then is going to be Norrie. So we'll probably spin around to the right, stay away from the London area. Right. Looks like a plan, doesn't it? Looks very good. Virtue Sim, good morning. Hope you're well, buddy. Let me see. Cruise altitude, 38,000 feet. A little bit high now for what we're doing. We might edit this because I don't want to go too high. 36 is a bit kind of mad, isn't it? We'll go up to 32. And let's run with that. We shouldn't be impeding with airspace, but 38 is probably well able for it, but we'll stick it around 32,000. Right, so as that's thinking about it, we'll fix our Navigraph. And we'll now start putting some power into this machine. So a couple of things we can do. We can go into our weight and balance, and we can request the company load sheet directly from Simbrief. So go ahead and grab that. Downloading. You're going from Southampton to Dublin. Yes. All right, so it's going to say, well, this is what you're carrying, passenger-wise. Remember, this is based on a business jet, so it knows who you have. The load sheet, and we can start loading the aircraft. Lovely. Takeoff performance, if we have a look, so we can see runway 20 is what we're going for. The condition outside is dry. Wind, we want to be grabbing this so we can go over to Navigraph and get some information here about the airport. So if you go in and have a look at the weather, winds are 120 at 120 at 1. Temperature on the ground is -1. And our QNH is 1,018 pascals. Okay, so we enter that. Takeoff weight should be in. Takeoff 1 will be our thrusts, flap 1, and compute. Excellent stuff. Commander Snow, good morning. So here's our information that we have our V speeds. So V1 rotating at 127 and then VFS 182. Perfect. Checklist. So we can have a quick look. So our maintenance status, right? We can check that. Cockpit emergency equipment, we'll check that. Electrical panel, fuel panel, passenger signs, windshield, ELT switch. We'll stick that to arm. This is all part of our internal safety, and then we have our power up. Settings, let's have a quick look. We're going to go show reflections, show Easter eggs, why not? Realistic CDU display, sure. Ambient lighting, dynamic. Or we can go natural, I suppose. See the way it changes the lighting? Don't think I like that. We'll go dynamic. There we go. Let me see here now. Keyboard entry, tab, weights and units, use SATCOM, yes. Sound options here now. Cabin announcements, overspeed, noise cancelling headset, leave it off at the moment. Master volume, bring it up. Cockpit engine sounds, bring those up. The wind sound, cabin announcements, why not? Avionics fans will hear. And that's all good to me. Avitab connection, so we can go in here and have a look at our Navigraph charts. We should have access to this. Or do we? I thought we could load Navigraph in there, no? Here we go. Navigraph, IFR low. No, we want IFR high. IFR high. Lovely. So there we have some Navigraph in there if we need it. We can go back to the EFB. So ground services, I'm happy enough with where we are at the moment. Everything else I think is okay. So we're going to start applying some power into the aircraft. Our ground objects are there. They're mainly our whatchamacallit, they're like our gadgets, the cones and stuff. Tarnish says, looks like I'm not going to see you as I don't have X-Plane. You shouldn't have to, Tarnish. I should be broadcasting my position to you if it's not working. Right, come on up here. We're going to check a couple of things first. So this is an Embraer, so we need to check some stuff. Elevator disconnect is okay. Aileron disconnect is okay. So that's our controls free. Parking brake is indeed set. Throttles. And do we have reversers? Okay, so it's button up and hold and then off. Grand. Speed brakes, they're already wired in as well. Flight controls forward, left, right, rudder left. Everything's working the way it should. Then we have our takeoff configuration. And what else do we need to check out on this machine? We have oxygen, so we'll go ahead and check our oxygen. Button go on the left and... where are you? Button go on the right. And there's another one back here. Okay, oxygen systems are working. What else do we have? Circuit breakers, don't need to worry about those for the moment. We have our tiller. Okay, so it's going to be bringing some power into the aircraft. Flap handle is in the up position. That's what we want. So we can see our GPU is down here. We're going to go battery 1, battery 2, and then our GPU. Here's all our light. Go ahead and test our annunciators. Lovely. Nav lights are on. Beacon light, leave it alone for the moment. Logo light can come on. Fasten seatbelts, no smoking. Emergency lights have been armed. Check the attendance bell. That's working. Fire extinguishers. We'll go ahead and bring a quick test. That's good. Audio and visual. And we continue on here now. APU control, leave it off for the moment. Keep going. Hydraulic systems are all on auto. Electrical systems, pump number 3 or pump A comes on. Pressurization can be set to automatic. And windshield heaters leave off for the moment. Mode is on auto. Test for the... Oh, that doesn't work. Pneumatic pressure. This is to do with our bleed system and air. We don't have air connected, so that's all going to be off at the moment. So I think we're looking okay here in terms of electricity. So we're now going to go in and have an old bash with our avionics and also our flight plan. So let's see what we can do here. So this is our radio control. We're going to go into... Let me think. We're going to go into menu. MCDU maintenance, FMC reset, or FMS, save route, nav, flight plan list. Next, previous. Okay, so these are flights that I've saved into the aircraft. I wonder, can we just pull these directly in? Let's see. So, flight plan. We're on the ground here at Echo... Was it Golf Hotel India? Echo Golf Hotel India. Oh, hang on now. Active flight plan. No. We want to do a new flight plan. Backup radio. String length fail. Interesting. Radio. Menu. Miscellaneous. No. Backup radio. Nav. Data link, waypoint, flight plan list, nav ident, departure arrival, route page. Here we go. Okay, destination is going to be clear that guy. Destination is going to be Dublin. Echo India Delta Whiskey. And our company route don't have flight plan request. We'll send a request. Flight plan report. I wonder, kind of... Oh, maybe it needs my flight ID. Let's go with our Firefly 235. Now, I wonder, can we not bring that in? I wondered. Let's see what happens. So, Tarnish, you can't see me, so we'll turn off Join FS if she ain't working. What else do you want to do here now? Flight plan list or activate. So how do we get that in there? Route. I need to read up on this because it's amazing if you just leave if you leave a flight, or if you leave an aircraft for even a matter of weeks, it's like, wait, how does this work again? It's pretty mad, right? Menu, no. Perf, nav. Data link. Low takeoff. There's no data. Right, we'll have to do that again. Nav, waypoint, flight plan list, nav ident, maintenance. It's not necessarily that. Departure, arrival. Modify your flight plan, cancel. I blame it. Did you download the route via SimBrief downloader? Is that what you need to do? We can't just grab it the old way and it'll just connect directly in, Roy, no? Let's see. Flight plan download. And we're looking for the SimBrief downloader. Isn't that the one? So hang on. Do I have that? SimBrief downloader. Right, grab that. Otherwise, you need to enter... Oh, the company route. Yes. That's what we do. No. Get rid of that for the moment. It's the company route we put in. Wouldn't that be right? I think it is that route. So company route is going to be Echo Golf Hotel India, Echo India Delta Whiskey 1. Invalid entry. Balls to it. Didn't like it. Oh, I didn't do it with 01. Echo Golf Hotel India, Echo India Delta Whiskey 01. Let's see if I read that directly. Why is the company route thing gone? That's strange, isn't it? Why did that go blank? Very strange. Alright, let me see. Active runway, so... Selected. Reselect departure airport. Okay, Murph, you're making a balls of this. Origin... There has to be an easier way to do this. Weights and balance are there, right? Load the plane and it's loaded, right? Sunjammer, good to see you. Enjoyed the CRJ. We're not actually in the CRJ. We're in the X-Crafts Lineage, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm just trying to remember how to get our flight plan in here, so bear with. Do you have to populate a specific folder with the flight plan? I think so. I haven't used this for quite a while, so I just need to figure it out. The route page is where you enter your departure. The flight plan shows the detailed view of the flight plan. Right. Okay. So the route is what we're doing. And then the flight plan should be showing us... Okay, departures. Right. Okay. So, flight plan request send, or flight plan list. So, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. We're just going to grab the list, and we'll inject it in that way. That makes sense? So, we'll go back into SimBrief, downloader, and we'll see what happens. Log in there, please.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Login successful. Alright, so we want grand. We want the X-Crafts aircraft. Or is it just standard X-plane? They want the route directory. Okay. Flight plan list. Why have we lost the company route thing? That's very strange, isn't it? That shouldn't have happened. Menu. FMS reset. Please confirm. Right, we'll try this again. The route page. Company route. Echo Golf Hotel India. Echo India Delta Whiskey 01. In you go. Invalid entry. How is it? This again. Menu. Save route. I'm doing something so terribly stupid here. Reset. Route. Leg ident. Maintenance. Route. Flight plan list. So she's not coming up there. So I'll horse it in another way. Try a new load in the tablet. Request company load sheet. Load the aircraft. Well, that's all grand. I'm just missing something very simple. But yet, you know. Let's see here now. There has to be a way to get it into there, isn't there? Data link, waypoint, flight plan list, maintenance. It's not coming up in my flight plan list. Right, grand. Don't panic for the minute. Save route, unit, condensed menu, flight plan list. Still not coming up in there. So then we need to go into flight plans. So this, it's looking for the download directory. So I think we need to go into FMS plans. Save. Iceman, FMS. Right, let's try it this one now. Here we go. Right. Flight plan list. Firefly Air 235. Don't need to send. We're going to activate, and then we go into our departure. Jesus, that was painful. So let me see. Active runway. Runway 20. There's no SID. Apply. We're going to be direct to Norrie. Invalid entry. Oh yeah. Mod your route. No. Activate that. Arrival will plan Dublin. 28 left. ILS 28 left. Via pizza. Apply. What was the star actually? Yeah, that doesn't seem right. So, mod flight plan, no, cancel that. Departure is fine. It's our arrival is the head scratcher, isn't it? Next, arrival. So the star. Here we go. So our star is going to be the Bagzo 4 Lima. The approach is going to be ILS 28 left via pizza, and the runway is 28 left. Why didn't it do the approach for me? Right, apply that there now and activate that. Lovely performance. Sure, it's all coming into it now, lads. Tail number, that's grand. Fuel minute reserved. Alternate fuel. Let's see now, is that correct? So fuel reserve 30 minutes, takeoff landing fuel be 95 kilograms. All right, let's have a quick look here. So at our weight and balance load sheet, let me see, 33.3 with 4,000, so 4,000 kilos of fuel. Performance initialize, let's have a look. Cruise wind. Wait, now can I not copy this over? I think I can. Right, we have to do it again. Runway 20, winds. Jesus. I know. I told you I'd be rusty, lads. Brilliant. Did I upgrade the DLSS? No, not Jet Hummer. Anyone else try that yet, lads? No? Okay, so the wind here is 120 at 1. Temperature on the ground is -1. And the QNH is 1,018. Takeoff weight, thrust, compute. Analysis has all gone in, so there's going to be takeoff weight and our V speeds. Next, cruise altitude for this one is going to be 32,000 feet. Cruise winds. Average winds are going to be 329er. 329er at 55. Takeoff center of gravity. Weight and balance. 17.5. 17.5. Okay. Zero fuel weight. Zero fuel weight is 33.3. Gross weight, that's looking a bit better. Descent profile, that's okay. Takeoff 1 is what we set. Reference ECS, AI, engine flex, takeoff. No, we won't flex. To temperature, that's all okay. FMS takeoff, runway heading, elevation, winds. On the runway, we'll populate this again. What were we saying? They're very light winds. 120 at 1. 120 at 1. That'll do. Flaps or go flaps 1. Okay. V speeds. Will these not? No, they won't. I thought they'd copy over now. Let me see. Let's click this guy out. Oh look, you can press the buttons there. That's handy. Right, come on over this side of the house. Jesus, that's annoying. Go away now for a minute. Uh-oh. Right. Get me out of that. Balls. Right. Come hither. Now we'll do it. V speeds, takeoff performance. So we're going to be V1 is 118. VR 127. V2 134. And VFS 182. Flaps 1, pitch trim 1.5 up. I want to watch that. Takeoff initialization, that's all grand. That's all grand. Performance, that's all grand. Takeoff data sheet, that's now grand. FMS takeoff, that's all grand. I think we're okay. Flight plan, let me see. Runway, they're okay. Next. Any discos? That's okay. We've vectored into pizza. And there's our active altitudes. Right, that only took a minute. You can press send to FMS button. Yeah. Sounds like we're playing Pong, didn't it? Sumner, good to see you. Which NVIDIA driver are you using? An old one. Gibbo is here. Good to see you, buddy. So the NVIDIA driver I'm using... I'm doing this. Drivers. Where does it say what I'm... Installed version, I'm on 576.88, which is July. So I'm using it from July of last year. And it's I've never had an issue. Do you know? But yeah, I'll ask Gibbo for you. Can you ask Gibbo make a Liverpool FC Liverpool? Are you mad? Why would you destroy such a beautiful aircraft? I'm only messing, but really I'm not. Right. I think we're good. Finally, it only took me an hour. Let me see. We're going to go with the APU unit now. And, oh, hang on. Jesus. I forgot the important part. OnAir. Bloody hell. Quick update. We'll enter crash logistics and then we'll start up this machine. This is why I fly more GA. It's more easy to program flight plans. I know, like, it's amazing, right? You know, you go for a number of weeks. Now, when I say a number of weeks, it's a couple of months since I've last flown this aircraft. It just, you're so used to be it, you know, an FMS or an MCDU with Airbus or Boeing. You're like, this is fairly straightforward. It's only when you see something else, you're thrown out of the logic of it. But then you kind of pick it up. And it does make perfect sense. You just kind of, you know? Right. Dashboard. Oh, we need to connect via X-Plane. Preferences, simulator. Oh, it's on X-Plane. Brilliant. My company dashboard, and let's have a look to see what flights that we have. Browse the logistics center. We're looking for some We can do free flight, but we'll have a look. Cargo or passenger charter. Gathering the data. And there are flights that'll bring us to Dublin. And then Shannon. Is that part of a two-leg? No. It's Dublin and then it's to France, or it's Shannon direct. Okay, so we'll do our own. We're going to go free flight and we're going to go to Dublin. There's Dublin. And we're just going to fly that. We're going to say fly now. Import sim brief data. Yes. Now our fuel. Our weights and balances. Destination Dublin. Alternate is Shannon, right? Hey, Mrs. GPHI is here. Ups and down. Good morning. Hope you're well. Select the FBO. That's all managed by the operator. I'm just thinking of our fuel here. Validate the fuel. So gallons or kilos. 8,000 kilos? That doesn't seem right. Sure it doesn't. So, according to SimBrief, we need, or will have, block fuel of 4,000. So we'll put in 4,100. We will dump fuel and not get paid for it. It's okay, it's not our aircraft. Totally fine. Right. UTC offset, no, leave it alone. We're going to fly all this. To enable tracking and short, right, that's all grand. Everything's connected. She's happy as a pig in the variable. And we'll go ahead and start tracking our flight with OnAir. Brilliant. In a box, man. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Okay, so OnAir is happy now. And it has our route. It's after taking it in from... SimBrief. It knows our weight and balance. It knows what we're doing, where we're going, where we're landing. It knows our alternate. So OnAir is fully up to date with what's happening now with this flight. So it's going to monitor everything that we do, and it'll score us appropriately. As we're doing this, it'll be unlocking, the engine times we have with this type of aircraft. Go to our type rating. It'll also increase or decrease our reputation when it comes to the different types of jobs that we can take on with OnAir. Plus, we're going to have options later on that we can actually open up our own FBOs or indeed airports in the sim, or if we want, we can create our own sim, our own airport. Technically, we're creating our own sim, but you can build your own airport anywhere, and it'll inject it in. It's deadly, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and get some power on here now. So, GPU is already in use. Power is looking good. Bus ties are good. Passenger signs are all okay. Let's have a look here. APU. So, fuel is on auto. One flick, and then we'll press and hold the start switch for the APU. And release. And we can start having a look here at some of our bits and bobs. So, what else do we want to do? As that APU unit starts firing up, we want to open up Navigraph over here and set up our instruments accordingly. So, baro set on this, we'll keep it in hecto. We'll go 1,017. 1017, cross-checked. Let me see here now. Steering is off, that's okay. Fuel quantity, oil, APU. Why didn't that fire? There she goes. And you'll hear the sounds. It's quiet, but it's very nice. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we can hear the APU ticking over. Now our passenger door is open. We know the crack. We'll have to close that now in a moment. APU control is running. Let me see. APU bleed should be on. Packs can now come on. Lovely. Want to get our doors closed now. I think we can do it from here. We can do it via the tablet as well. There is a click spot, but I think that's for the door. Here we go. That animation though. In class, isn't it? Alright, door is in, cabin is lit up, and again you have so many, Jesus, dark. You have so many options in here when it comes to our cabin, because all the lighting you see. So if we have a look in here, let's have a look. The down, upwash, we like those. Spotlights are on, additional lights, floor brightness, bring it up. Get some ceiling lights on here as well. Oh, easy now. Oh yeah, look at the colours in there, look. Jesus. The lighting on this machine is just gorgeous. Isn't that spectacular lighting, isn't it? Isn't it gorgeous? Someone using a hairdryer, right? Right, let's continue on. So door is now closed. And everything else here is looking good. So it's going to be an engine start system here now in a moment. Let's just double check everything is doing what it needs to do. Electrical systems all on. Sterile cockpit, not worried about that. Nose lights, beacon light coming on. Inspection lights don't need. And over here we're looking okay. So it's going to be a starter for the engine, and we see how this responds to us. So quick check over here. Transponder, we'll go ahead and set up something magical. Let's go 6461 and pop you in there, and we'll go transponder on. Engine start switches. Engine 2 is going to fire up first, and we see what happens. We don't need to worry about fuel valves or any of that stuff. That's all looking good. That's all looking good. Right, we'll give it a blast and see what happens. Did I miss something? APU, electrical pump. They're all good. Packs, bleeds. Packs off, maybe? And engine start. We're probably missing something. Oh, hang on. Did we remove the... Jesus. Ground objects go away. APU bleed air. Clem, good to see you. Ah, so the logic is light on, it's shagged. Right, got it. Okay, she's spooling. Lights on means... Light off means on, lights on mean off. Thank you, Clem. I'd have been absolutely...
monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
I'd have been shagged unless we knew about that. Auto brake will go over deck to takeoff. What else? Flight directors can come in. Altitude will set an initial 9,000. Oh, easy now. Sounds good. HSI weather FMS. FMS is on. Weather systems. Play with that now in a moment. We'll go with that one. What else do you want to do? That's a good start. We're going to close the guard. And engine 1. Run and start. And release. Ignition's running. Ooh. Bring back trains. If your overhead light is on, it's bad. Perfect. Thank you, Polar. Great sounds of this. Piper, right? Alright, let's have a look. Stars disengaged. Close. Double check everything up here now for the moment. Okay, so electrical systems doing what they need to do. All our bleed systems, they're all automatic. So at this stage, APU control off. Taxi lights coming on. Lighting is all good. Ground power says available. We'll disconnect that now. And that should be us clear as a... Oh, the sounds. Gorgeous. So flaps need to be set 1. See our slats moving there, look. Flaps going in the back. Okay, let's just double check on the checklist to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. So, power is okay. Nav switch needs to be on. Is that for lights or for nav? LNAV is armed. Annunciator test, grand. EFB, grand. Before start, passenger signs, grand. Flight instruments cross-checked, that's done. Fuel quantity, done. Trim panel, doors, windows, emergency, grand. Engine start, up and running. After start, ground equipment, slats and flaps, flight controls. Now, for me to test the flight controls system, we're going to have a look at the flight controls and we'll do a full test. So, elevator forward, elevator back, ailerons left, ailerons right, rudder left, rudder right, spoilers. Flight controls feel free and correct. That's all good there. Before takeoff, brake temperature, ECAS transponder, and takeoff configuration. So it's our trim we need to check here, wasn't it? Let me see. Actuators are all on. That's good. Flight controls, hydraulic systems, quick check. Make sure all this is green with no issues. Fuel, 4,000 on. Fuel is reading normal. Electrical system, APU is indeed off. Engines are powering our generators. ECS, recirc fan, set point 23, actual 23. Packs are on. That's okay. Anti-ice system, sensors are reading normal. Engine maintenance, no. Maintenance or systems configuration. Okay, so what am I looking for here? Let me see. Firefly 235, outside air temperature, that's grand. Engine oil level, that's grand. Me trim is what I want. Weather system, actual. Let's go with that. TCAS, we're already on. Flap and spoiler position, pitch up. So according to our takeoff performance, thrust, that's all grand. Weight and balance, and 18.3, 17.5. Where was I getting the trim? That was in our FMS, wasn't it? Let's have a quick look at performance. Takeoff, 1.5 up. Oh, that's going to be hard. 1.5 up. That'll do it. 1.5 up. Happy enough with that. Back into our checklist just to be sure. Brakes, ECAS, transponder, and takeoff. That's before takeoff. Then we have after takeoff. So that's grand. Lights are indeed on. We're going to taxi forward, then onto the runway, and let's see what happens. Off the brakes. Small bit of power. Yeah. Be Janie then, doesn't it look nice? I would do a little bit of a left and then a little bit of a right. Easy now, Jemima. Easy now. I think we're looking good. Oh yeah. Man, doesn't it look good? Okay, so we're going to be hanging a left here and then we back taxi. So as we do all this, we're going to get some additional lights. They're good. Landing lights at this stage will probably go to on as we prepare to enter the active runway. All right. That's for the full collection, Dad, game time. That includes a ton of them. I think this aircraft on its own is about $70. Alright. Lovely and quiet up front, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to hang a left here, and we'll be planning to jet on out. Easy now. Interesting weather. You see, there's method to me madness, because what I want to do as well, I haven't flown the E-Jets yet over in Microsoft Flight Sim, or at least I haven't flown them since they were updated. So the idea here is I'm getting myself, you know, square peg round hole, but I'm trying to get myself acquainted with them and the logic, so it means when I fire them up in Microsoft Flight Sim, I'm not completely lost, you know. But that remains to be seen. Let me see here now. VNav, we can set up all of these things, and then we're just pretty much on the road. Flaps are okay. Trim is good. Engines, all this is good. Alright. Exact same model. Yeah. Alright, we'll go down to the very bottom here and do our turn. They don't want us in there on the left hand side, it's all broken. Alright. Watch your speed. Nav is armed. Oh man, that looks pretty. The sky colours are great, aren't they? Alright, so our initial climb is up to 9,000. And we're going to go heading mode on this, only because it's a non-standard departure. And then we'll see what happens. I see the method, Murph, but you will be a bit lost because on the contrary to the X-Crafts, the VNav is wonky on climbs, directs don't work, it screws up your FMS flight plan sequencing. They're very promising but not there yet. Clem, is that since they've done the update, yeah? Alrighty, bring this to a gentle stop. And, right lads, let's go flying. Power coming in. Engine stable at 40%. Manual speed. Auto throttle. And let's go. Okay, takeoff power set. Airspeed live. Jesus, there's birds on the runway. It's alright, they blew away, it's grand. 80 knots. V1.
1.
Rotate.
V2.
Pause, we're ready to climb. Gear up.
Airport time locked.
Oh, that's pretty. Easy does it here now, so we're going to say heading mode for the moment. Flaps can come in. Keep her on the heading. Watch the speed. Don't throw it in the ground, Murphy. Alright, we'll give it about 2,000 on our initial climb out. And auto throttle should take over, get that speed up a little bit.
Throttle. Throttle.
There's the spooling. Okay, 230. Let's see if it responds to that. We're in climb mode. There we go. 230 should hold. We're going to start a right turn now. Let's call it 270. Jeez, that's beautiful. That is pretty. Alright, so speed. Why aren't... Yeah, she is. She's responding. Looks good, doesn't it? Sounds are so good. Toto, give us an old wave there, will you? Okay, so we're saying 9,000. Let's go ahead now and punch it up. So we're going to say 320. And at this stage, we're going to go VNAV. Flight level change, speed. Aircraft's going to look after itself. We continue to climb. Transition level here, we're going to call it 6,000. We'll go standard. And let's see what happens. PS Miranda, good to see you. Tic-Tac, good to see you. And we'll turn again. There's a right turn. And the sounds are deadly. Jesus. I'm at work. You're waving. The bank angle is quite tough. I know we can do that ourselves. Speed heading. So we'll go FMS now, is it? FMS speed. Right. 230. 258 is what she wants, and we're going to climb up. Just passed over 10,000 feet. Go ahead and get rid of our landing lights. Taxi lights are off. Seatbelts. And we want to do an intercept, so another right turn. And from here we can probably go direct Norrie. Let's have a look here now. So if we go to flight plan, how can we do a direct? Norrie. Direct, activate, and LNAV, there she goes. Alright, LNAV is taken over, flight level change is engaged, we're at 270 knots, climbing like a bat out of hell. We can see our vertical path here. Weather, we should have this. Actual and turbulence. Now we should get a weather radar on the screen, shouldn't we? Maybe, maybe not. Map. Weather's on. Variable gain. Leave that alone. Sectors, gain. Yeah, that works. Now, how does one adjust that fella? There he is. Okay. we're looking good. We're looking very good. Pair with Snow for Snow. By the way, if you haven't already, check out the Programming Dinosaurs fork for Ortho. It's a continuation of the original. The latest update made it superior. Wait now. Programming Dinosaurs fork. How do I grab that Tic Tac? Jeez, that looks good, doesn't it? Look at that. Ah, lads, look at the state of this. Jesus. Tic Tac, if you can, over on Discord. Nothing works on the chat there on Twitch. Man, that is very, very impressive, isn't it? Love what they're doing with the visuals for the sky. It is really marvelous. Marvelous. Yeah. Okay. I think we're looking good. We went direct, so that's all fine. So if we go now to our flight plan, we're direct Norrie. We're heading towards Norrie, so this is following the way it should. Into our cabin now, in which we have some lights on. So let's go exploring the cabin. Isn't that cool? Look. Departure, arrival time, ground speed and altitude. That's deadly, isn't it? You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Hey, Cyrus is here. Good morning, buddy. Google Programming Dinosaurs Ortho and it should pop up. Install Seasons and pair it with the XA Snow plugin. You have live snow coverage as well. Ooh, nice. Okay, no warnings here for ice or otherwise. So we're heading up to 320. I don't know if we're going to clear this extra cloud layer. I imagine we will. We hope we will, do you know? So, hang on. What's the name of that Programming Dinosaur? Programming Dino Saur. Ortho for XP. So how does that actually work then? Or how do you make it work with Ortho? So here's Ortho running here, look. So does it go in under here maybe? I'll need to look into it. Much better than the original, that's awesome. Okay, we got 500 feet to go. We're just above the cloud layer. Speed is going to throttle back a little bit. Clouds are looking real, yeah, they're looking pretty good, aren't they? Clouds are looking good. Okay, so we are now at our cruise. We're going to go 0.79 for speed. Fuel quantity in the center tanks, that's what she's burning first, then it'll go to the wings. And for the moment I think we're okay. Alright. Okay. This one is X-Plane 12. Alex, the virtual pilot. Weeble's good to see you, buddy. National holiday here in Spain. Ooh, nice. Okay, left turn. Oh man, that's pretty. And I will say, right, my graphics utilization is at 97%. What? That's mad. And I'm not using auto. Well, I could use auto ortho. The frame rates are a little bit kind of heavy, aren't they? Not auto ortho, do you hear me? Loss of scaling. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, there's a big pause. And she's fixed. We hope. Check your Discord DMs really quick for some nice EJS screenshots from today. Ooh, nice. We'll have a look. Whoa. PC is just not responsive. X-Plane is taking the mick out of it. Look, 100% on the CPU. Oh. What's doing that now? Where's my mouse? Task manager. I wonder what's eating all my system resources here. CPU 85, GPU 77. Processes 64%. That auto uses a fair bit of stuff, doesn't it? SimBrief downloader. Why are you using it? Go away with that. Out you, W. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, it's smooth. I'll get rid of that because that just added in a bit of BJ's then, didn't it? Let me see. Double your frames roughly. Yeah. You can use smooth motion. I'm using that. I am using that. Do I carry on watching Murph or do I do adult in the miserable weather outside? Malky, just stay here. I mean, you know, it's safer. It's nicer. Clem says go to Discord. Go to Discord. Oh, that's an X-Plane. Oh no, that's Microsoft Flight Sim, is it? Oh yeah. They're pretty nice, man. Yeah, I need to try these in Microsoft Flight Sim. Definitely. Thanks for them, Clem. Appreciate them. Just X-Plane 12, it's always using more CPU power. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's stabilized there now. I got a little bit giddy, but we seem to be okay. For the moment, it seemed to be okay. For the moment. Yeah, what was I doing? I was doing this. Okay. Right, we're following our track nicely. We're gonna keep Navigraph open here, right? Highly recommend the latest Auto Ortho 1.63 over the original. It allows for greater customization. Yeah, so what custom zoom levels would you recommend, Tic Tac? PS Miranda says, Murphy, you should watch some of Chewy handle the E190 before you try it. Why, did Chewy have some issues with it? I thought it was flying really well. It was untight, I sneezed. I thought he was, or I saw Jamie flying it, I think, at one stage, but I thought it was working really well. Let me check settings. Ah, sweet. It has VNAV problems. Okay, so even the experimental yoke has VNAV problems. It's expectable. I mean, it is, you know, it was kind of like the experimental branch. Do you know? Jesus, now does not look lovely. Hang on a second, lads. That is absolute gorgeous, and it requires some sort of soundages as we're flying along, so bear with. What could work here, look? This could work. Yes, that works. Captain Anubis, welcome in. What a machine. Easy now. Jesus. Some cloud surfing, flight level 320. We're close to Birmingham. It looks pretty, doesn't it? Alright. Speed is good. We're now on the wing tanks. Need to figure out why there's stutters coming in. Every now and again it's like hyper loading and then it like it kind of freezes a bit. I've been having this issue for a little while now. Like if we look at the Avi tab, what are we getting? 34 FPS? 25, 20? Jesus. 20 FPS, really? Wonder is there anything in the options I can do to tune this a little bit better? It's got to be ortho doing this, right? Like it has to be. I reckon it's trying to load in the tiles and all this, you know? Love an X-Plane at the moment. Keep flying the Fila 747. Yes, so good, man. Cheers, Vulcan. I thought they fixed that. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like it kind of responds after a while. $50, 48, 50 FPS. It's... I don't know, man. Sometimes, like, it's brilliant, and then other times it grinds to a halt. Oh, Alison Johnson is here. Good to see you. I've no more armfuls to give. Ali, thank you very much indeed. 64 months at a tier 3. Hope you're keeping well, missus. Ali, when was the last time you fired up a bit of X-Plane? Because it's looking very, very nice. I have a feeling the auto ortho is the one that's struggling here. Because it's saying there's a lot of, like, fallback only stuff. You flew the X-Crafts yesterday? No way! Ah, brilliant. Okay. Yeah, I'm unsure is this a problem when it comes to the log. So I'm using 1.5.1. So you're telling me there's a newer version I need to grab, which I will. I use Apple as a map provider. Full seasons downloaded. Zoom levels 17 and 18 around airports. Okay. And then 10,000. Advanced settings. So that's in here then, yeah? So maximum zoom level 13. Sorry, minimum 13, maximum 16. Zoom near airports is 18, so I'm the same. Maximum wait time. Clem, have a good one, buddy. You wanted to get up to speed for when the Flight Sim Studios finally launch VNav. The very same, Ali. Brilliant. Right, so I imagine this is doing a bit of a headache here. Cache settings, memory cache. global fetch threads. Like, I wonder, is there something in this that's giving me that sort of heavy loading, and you know what I mean? So map type override, we're saying Bing. So you reckon Apple is better? And this probably won't work. Save them anyway. Advanced settings, scenery. Yeah, I need to, I imagine a lot of my issues are with using ortho. But we'll see how we get on. Right, where are we in the world? Oh, we're doing okay. We're up by East Midlands here. There's lights. Very pretty. Right, we'll see how she behaves. So, yeah, I imagine there's something in that ortho that just, you know what I mean? It's not doing what it should. Right, when we're talking about our landing here into Dublin, 28 left. Now, I was saying via Pizza. Well, it's close enough to Pizza. 9 at Bagzo. We'll go for the ILS. So it shouldn't be Pizza. Balls. Abino. We're on the Bagzo 4 Lima. So it's going to be Bagzo. Two 8 left. Bagzo. And then we're going to say it's ILS 28 left from Pizza. Right, so we're going to do that. So we're going to go Cogax straight to Pizza. Right, that's important. So we're going to say there's Bagzo, so Cogax and then Pizza. And that should look a little bit nicer on our plan. And we'll see what happens. Alright. Oh, she's very pretty.
Can I do the refund?
No, there's no refunds. You can shag off. Right. Fuel is grand, hydraulics, flight controls, all is normal. And we use this to zoom out, isn't it? Let's have a look. Carav Koga, yeah, okay, so she's done it right. Bit of a Mickey Mouse approach here. Carav. It should nearly be Carav to Pizza. Because that just looks a little bit better to me now. Pizza, Lapmo, and then in. Yeah, that works. Right. Alright. Back to Lurkin. Good man yourself, Sumner. Have a good one, buddy. Oh, the weather's starting to pick up a little bit as well. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, she kind of struggles with the loading, I have to say. I wonder, is it... I also noticed it's very long loading into X-Plane. You can get into the main menu fairly quick, but when you go to launch a flight, it's like bitterly slow. Now I'm running Sim Heaven and like all that kind of jazz as well, so I wonder, is that playing havoc with it? Ooh, that's very pretty. That's very pretty, isn't it? Jesus. That's absolutely gorgeous looking. We like it. We like it a lot. Does more with real time and live weather on. Ah. Take it easy, Roy. Have a good one. Yeah, like there's those stars coming in again. Holy frame rates, Batman. So Jay's 2 cents to the video, Dougal, did he? I'll have to check it out. But I think this is purely X-Plane. I was in Microsoft Flight Sim yesterday, didn't have these issues at all. At all. Do you know? Let's have a look. Jay's 2 cents. Was that the one about performance? As in faster PC? Was that one, Dougal? Yeah, so I did a couple of changes based on that video. I reckon the problem I'm having here with the low frame rate, it's to do with the auto ortho. I'd be fairly certain of it. No, not that one. There was one about 2 months ago, I think. I see it. Was that a couple of months ago? It's about the Bluetooth and wireless causing stutters. Really? I think that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I watched it. So wireless on this PC, no, and I'm not using Bluetooth either. A lot of the virtualization stuff can hurt them as well. But yeah. Now, what does this thing want in terms of our assigned altitudes? So let's go back. 3-2, and then a gill 2-9. Right, okay, so we're going to be descending here shortly. This should light up on the screen, though, to tell me what altitude profile she wants, yeah? Only your headphones are Bluetooth, everything else is wired. Yeah, like, so I think it was the issue with Bluetooth and wireless on some rigs. They were constantly trying to communicate, and that was like just killing performance. I don't think you need to be using it. I think it's the Bluetooth drivers. Oh. So you just disable Bluetooth. How do we do this now? As far as I know, Bluetooth is already disabled on this. Yeah, it is. That's mad, isn't it? Drivers in the background causing issues? That's friggin' nuts, man. This, I really think this is an auto-ortho issue. Because I guarantee if I turned off auto-ortho, I don't have these issues. He had to download new drivers for the Bluetooth chip from the motherboard manufacturer. What? That's crazy, man. This little plane can move, can't it? So we can see here in our vertical profile, we're coming up to our top of drop, and then it's down the road. This should start telling us what the crack is. Come on, Tarnish! Give us a wave. We're over your neck of the woods, actually. We're over Liverpool right now. Let's have a look. Can we see anything? Oh, we can. Birkenhead and Liverpool. That's Birkenhead over. Is that Birkenhead there? I think it is. There's Anfield. What's the name of the Everton Stadium? We can see it off there in the distance. That's good. Funny enough, I also had bad stutters, but we fixed it after you turn down the polling rate of your mouse. Really? Your mouse? That's nuts. Okay, so at ASNIP it wants it to be at... Oh no, we're okay. She's just decelerating here now, top of drop. My understanding is the logic here will just take over and it'll go into its own drop. And it should automatically tune the ILS for us as well. Hill Dickinson Stadium. Ah, Hill Dickinson, you say. I just have a feeling, because I'm getting better performance now as you go over the sea. It's not loading in those tiles. So yeah, it's got to be auto-ortho. It's got to be. So I need to configure it, or reconfigure it, and then, you know, we'll see what the story is. So we're going to be doing some trucking tonight. We're in ETS2, the Nordic Horizon expansion, and we'll do a bit of driving up the road, and then we'll check out the Nordic Horizons pack. This is all looking good there. That's looking good there. So 270 at Pennell. Now I imagine I can just do this myself. So we'll dial in. What speed you muppet? We'll dial in 270. Pennell is going to be 270. Okay. Let's see how this behaves. LNAV, speed, altitude mode. Should be VNAV. There we go. So speed will drop and then she'll nose down. I didn't have it on VNAV. So speed is coming down. We've started a descent. And let's see if it'll probably tell us when you drag or something. We'll see. Easy now. Oh, that's pretty. Hey, we got a ship down there. We got ships down there. Gorgeous. Okay, so this is going to try and correct our descent profile. So Bagzo, I think we just throw in 10,000. And let's see what our vertical navigation does. As we slow down, that's what's correcting this. That's pretty cool. Still moving. Looks like it'll correct it. Okay, that's looking much better. Now it might even go under it in order to get us back leveled by kind of, you know, Landva, Sitku and Rimbu and all that. Alright. 30,000. Let's go and have a gawk at Dublin. The weather in Dublin at the moment. Let's see. Winds 230 at 14, gusting 27. Jesus. And they're variable between 190 and 270. We have good visibility. Scattered clouds at 1000, broken at 1500. Temperatures 4, QNH 1008 with no significant change. Ooh. Alright. Let's see how it behaves. So it's doing a great job getting us back onto our descent profile. Ooh, that looks pretty. Gorgeous. Cold snowing -5. No, we're not going too bad. Like it's temperatures are set to kind of increase a little bit in Ireland over the next few days. Like today, between -1 and 6. Tomorrow, 1 degree and 8. Thursday, 1 degree and 4. But I think there's mad weather on the way somewhere. The missus was telling me there's mad weather. Let's have a look. So this is what the weather is doing right now. Jesus. There's a front coming in. That's this cold front. Or, sorry, a low pressure. And that's going to bring with it all sorts of crack. Let's have a look at the winds. Any mad weather coming in yet? No? Nothing to write home about. This will be interesting now when we have this front. High and low pressure coming in together. Not really stormy though. A bit of stuff coming up from the south, alright. That'll be interesting now. That's fairly lively. What about snow coverage? Are we expecting snow over the next few days? Let's go back into today. Tuesday. Right now. No schnockta. As the day goes on, little bit of scattering up the north. Very little though. Jay Scotland's getting bashed, look. Jesus. This is tomorrow. Again, same crack. Small bit of a scattering up the north. Into Thursday.
Jesus.
Ooh, bit of snow on Thursday. That's interesting. So on Thursday they're giving a good shot of snow in the lower half of the country. Oh yeah. Friday. And it kind of disappears. Alright. What about rain? This will show us the whole shebang because there is a massive... Oh yeah, that's it there, look. So they reckon this is going to be Thursday morning and then come 12 o'clock, rain and snow in areas. It'll be a mix. Jesus, 12 centimetres of snow. That's a good shot, isn't it? What's the temperature? Oh yeah, 0 degrees, look. So Thursday is the day for bad weather in Ireland. That's going to be interesting. All right, continue to descend here. We're on our descent profile almost. Tis looking all right. So Thursday is going to be the day for mad weather. My phone says it's positively tropical 5 degrees in Dublin right now. Adam Controls, good to see you. Sunday it's going to be mad wind from the south, so we might have some rare runway 16. Oh really? On Sunday? Ooh. Cyber Dammy, good to see you. Yeah, so Thursday is the day for snow. The old schnockta in Ireland. So that'll be interesting. Jeez, look at the weather now. That load in is always a pain, isn't it? It's like, you just broke everything. Big ship. Jeez, that weather looks class. Now that looks very impressive. Interesting. That looks very good out there, doesn't it? Good stuff out of X-Plane. Right, so we just want to get our altitude down. We're approaching Lanville. Currently at flight level 200, descending down to 10,000. I want to kind of showing us here. It wants us at 20,000 at Lanva and then should continue on down, so I think we're going okay. We're doing FMS speed at the moment, so we'll keep it at that. Yeah, the snow looks to be inland, it does, yeah. We should get a bit of a frosting of it here, so. Why don't the TV reports not show weather in the south of Ireland? It drives me mad. Well, that'd be the Met Office, wouldn't it? We do the same though, like we just show, you know, Ireland. Yeah, we're Thursday. Today's Tuesday, so be interesting to see what happens on Thursday if that's accurate. Venture Sky, I find that very accurate, so I'll tell you on Thursday lunchtime ish, you know, if it starts looking good. This is looking very pretty. Very pretty. You gotta love it, man. Some sea traffic. Yeah, Adventure Sky is very good. Yeah. All right, still descending. We're going to keep it on standard bar for the moment until we get in a little bit closer. But I think we're doing okay. This is a great plane, man. I've missed flying it. And like you can see just how easily it is to be kind of knocked out of shape when you haven't flown it in so long. You know what I mean? But it's a great bit of kit. The Lineage, that's, as I said, is my favourite of the X-Craft aircraft. It's just brilliant. We're idling. Engine's just taking a chill now. Good for fuel. Now, in terms of our nav, FMS auto-tuned 11135. That's the ILS, isn't it? 11135. Excellent. I never did my takeoff configuration test. Balls. Clock is running well. Auto brake we're going to set for medium. And we can probably go into our performance here. So let me see. Descent, approach, flap 3. And then landing. Landing calculator. So it's going to be 2.8 left. Condition is dry. Winds in Dublin, 230 at 14. Temperature on the ground is 4 degrees. The QNH, 1008. Landing weight. Shouldn't that... Where did we get that information? Estimated landing weight. 35.7. Flaps. We'll go full flaps. Reverse, yes. Icing, no. Compute. Analysis in progress. Oh yeah, very short landing. Look at that. Send that into the FMS. Go. Send to FMS. Now why isn't that coming in? That's strange, isn't it? Am I missing a trick? Interesting. Do the old-fashioned way. Landing. Let's have a look. VRF approach 114. Easy now. V approach 119er. And VFS 177. Approach speed, landing initialization, runway, landing temperature 4 degrees. Flaps full, yes. Ice, no, be off. Landing weight, well, we've already put that in. This should have been populated. 35700, we reckon. And then the winds, we were saying, was 23014. Approach type, category 1. Auto land? Nah, we don't want an auto land. Alright, let's see what happens. I usually take the zero fuel weight and then add the estimated fuel left at landing. Yeah, that's a great way of doing it. Yeah. I mean, your passenger weight or cargo weight isn't going to change, like. It's purely fuel. Well, usually. Now, we seem to be off our descent profile here, look. So it's just dropping us down to 10,000, which is fine. You know. Just thought that was interesting. Gorgeous. Okay, so we're coming up on 10,000. Get some lights on. Okay, power coming back in, and we'll cruise along. We're looking good. Jeez, that looks nice. That feels lovely. What speed are you aiming for? What? Are you out of your bleeding tree plane? How did I manage that? It was trying to get us to Mach 9.99. See, I should be allowed to fly these sort of airplanes. Murphy, just hot air balloon, you know. Easy now. Right, get the speed back down now. Well, it's saved up for a bit of lost time, I suppose. Grand. Okie dokie. Bags out 10 and then 8. So it knows 10,000 is my current limit, and then she should go to 8. So let's see how it does. Don't think the plane wants to land, right? Oh, we're looking good. We could probably do with zooming this stuff in. There we go. There we go. What height at pizza? 3,000. We should be okay with our speed. We'll drop this back a smidgen so it's not going ahead of me. Easy now. Alright, we're halfway across the Irish Sea. Picking up a little bit of precip. No ice warning, so we should be okay. Ramble in and see what happens. Should be a nice approach. 2.8 left into Dublin. Holding our speed. Auto brake set to medium. We're going to keep our altitude till we get to Bagzo, and then should be dropping after Bagzo. Then we need to put in the local barrow as well, which is going to be 1,008. Stu Snape is here. Good to see you, Stu. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. Okay, so we can see the glide starting to come in here now. So my hope is once this locks, we'll start descending then, because that 10,000 will change to 8, and then we can keep dialing it down. Nav has automatically gone in. And we can bring our speed down just to help us rather than going steep approach. So, about to hit Bagzo. We're now at Bagzo. Nothing comes up for our path, but she should be dropping. So let's ease off that speed. And let's bring this down to 3,000. Because we want to be at 3,000 at pizza. And she's slowly but surely dropping us, and it'll drop us more once our speed hits 190. So it's just decel at the moment. All right. So once we hit 190, she should nose down. There she goes. Decent descent. And we're going to aim 3,000 for pizza. Right. Lights are good. Passenger signs are good. Radio's looking good. Auto brake is good. Let's continue in. Left turn. Gorgeous. Okay, Carav. I see the way it says 8,000 now, so it is getting its alt restriction at Carav, and then it's going to be down to 3,000. So we should start descending nicely. It's going to keep the glide. It looks to be fairly spot on, actually, doesn't it? 265 on 230 knots. Lots of flaps. So it's going to be Carav, Pizza, Lapmo, and then we're in. Right. At 7,000 or 6,000, either or, we'll change our barrow. There's a ceiling of 1,500 feet broken. Okay. 20 knots hitting us at the moment across the nose. It is cloudy. Okay, once we hit Carav at 8, next waypoint is Pizza, and that's going to be down at 3,000.
Hello there.
Hello there. Peter, thank you very much indeed. Yeah, Peter. Right, down to 3,000, 190. Let's slow her down a bit. Let's go 170 for now. 7,600. At a barrow, 1,008 goes in. That should be. Okay. Vertical profile looks good. She's playing a Stormer. Okay, it's going to try and maintain 170. So far, so good. And then once we get to this waypoint, lap mode I think is when we engage it. The approach mode. Do we need the improvement mod for the DA40 that were made for 2020 to 24? I don't think so, Tarnish. The cows ones, I think, they just have their own updates now. Oh, look at the gusts. Jesus. Okay, 6,300 feet. Can't see a shagging thing. Let's bring this guy in a little bit closer. So we're about to hit Pizza. We're at 6,000 feet. Bring that speed back a bit. Flaps are currently set to 2. We seem high, but it's reading its own glide here, so we'll say nothing. This could be great. On my Ireland calendar, it's all sunny. You were done. It's not an accurate calendar. All right turn coming in. Lap mode will be at 3,000. Pizza was either going to be 3 or above, so this is now 3,000, not below. Once we get to lap mode, we'll engage our approach. I'm hoping we'll break out through this cloud in a moment. 5,200 feet. Nothing to see. Speed is looking good. 25 knots bashing us. Caution. Anti-ice valve. Wind protection. I don't get it. Aren't they all automatic, no? It's only a caution to tell us that anti-ice is involved. Right, that makes total sense. So it's a caution to say that the valves have opened for the engine anti-ice. That's cool, isn't it? So there's definitely ice in here. There's a weird kind of a shadow on the... We are getting ice there, but it shouldn't be... Jeez, that's actually very good, look. So you can see where the window heater is. Oh, that's fantastic, look. You can see where the window heater is on the glass, right? And look at the wiper there. I'm looking through the frosted panel. But if I go up to where it's thawed out, it's no longer jagged. See that? That's some nice modelling. So you can actually see where the window heater element is doing its job versus the other bit of the wind. Like, that's frosting over. That's mad, lads. Surfaces should be okay. That's very good, isn't it? Still no sign of breaking through this cloud. Be interesting. That's very good, I think. Never noticed that before. Gogpoo, welcome in. Many thanks for the follow. Alright, what's the speed? $3,000 feet, 1,000 feet to go. Are we a little bit high? Get us down to 3,000 there now because I don't want to go too high. We're on the path. Let's see what happens. Alright, turning in. Approach mode. Localizer, glide slope. Let's see if these activate. Captured. Fully established. X-plane and icing, in X-plane the icing is really well done and realistic. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Gucci Curtains, welcome in. Oh, there's a view. Hello, Dublin. Alright. Black Knight, thank you very much indeed. 230 at 12, Gustin 25. QNH 1008. Roger. Okay, flaps 3. Glide slope captured. And we're descending. If you don't de-ice, you die. Yeah. But even on the windshield, man, that was friggin' awesome. This is pretty. Look at that for a view. Isn't that amazing? Right, well, he's off to 145. We're okay. We'll drop it down another little bit. 140. We just want to be careful of those gusts. They'll knock us out of it. Full flaps. Easy now. It's a total sideways landing. Brilliant. Alright, keep her moving. 140, flaps full. Auto brake set. We just keep edging our way in. Dealing with a bit of wind here, 24 knots. And then there's a gust every now and again that's going to throw us off to a side, but so far so good. No Dublin out there. bit of chop. That looks so good. There's a runway. Right, we're sideways on. Let's see what happens here for the crack. If I just disengage autopilot.
Autopilot.
And auto throttle.
Throttle. Throttle.
1,000.
Alright, my controls. Easy. Easy now. Oh man, you can really feel the wind here. Jesus. The autopilot was doing a much better job than I was. It's grand, don't panic lads. It'll be fine when we land, I promise. Very
500.
high. Very high. Get the nose down.
Oh, Jesus.
Easy.
Approaching minimums.
Easy.
Minimums. 200.
Watch the speed.
100.
Easy.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Touchdown! Spoilers! Reversers! Yeah, baby! There's diesel! 80 knots. Reverser stowed. Spoilers in. Flaps coming up. Auto brake off. Manual braking. What are we at? Sierra 5? Sierra 6? Sierra 5. Jesus, lads. That was sporty. All right, welcome to Dublin. Let me see.
Can I get a refund?
No, you can't get a refund. You mad? Let's see what happens here. Hang on, right on Sierra. Down the road we go. All right. Alrighty, let's tidy up. Landing lights can come off. Strobes off. Let's fire up that APU. Let's see what happens. What do you reckon the landing rate was? 195, look. Ah, come here out of that now, would you look? Alright, APU coming up. Extra speed. That was a lot of fun. That was a real challenge on the landing, man. You gotta really fight the controls there. That was awesome. Auto throttle away with you. Where that? All right. All the building work in Dublin. Alright, we'll hang a left on Whiskey 2. Ground is wet here. Over to the West Apron, we'll do a quick stop, unload our passengers and pick up a new flight plan, and our next flight is going to take us from here down to Shannon. gorgeous. Alright, I got 619er left. Jesus, Murph. Straighten that up there now, fairly lively. There we go. Easy.
Oh, Jesus.
Easy. Alright, that'll do her. Parking brakes on. Lights are looking good. APU is up and running. I think we're good. Okay, power coming off.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished.
Alright.
It has been monitored by OnAir.
Great stuff out of OnAir. Let's go in and have a look at our flight summary. Reconnect. Okay, let's have a look. Analyzing our flight. Let's go in. So landing rate I was happy with. Let's have a look. Show the flight record. 97.6%. We lost some on our landing. G-force was a little bit hard. Everything else was fairly spot on though. Let's have a look at our overall flight. So we departed out of Southampton. It was a right turn. Picked up the approach fix there at Norrie, I think it was it? Then flying up over Birmingham, up over Liverpool, across the Irish Sea, and then we did a bit of jiggery pokery on our approach. And yeah, we looked fairly okay. We touched down here, was it? Position report. So our touchdown was there. Accurate enough. Okay. Great stuff from OnAir. We'll go back. We'll have a quick check here. So, free flight, we got some points and reputation change, comfort bonus, safety bonus, aircraft handling, soft landing, and flight score. We got a load of experience points for that one. We will okay this. And we'll start planning our next flight here now in a moment. Aircraft is currently working off the GPU. We're going to come up here to our ground services. We're going to request the GPU and also the ground objects. Actually, hang on, before I do that, let's just go in and have a quick look at our... I'll turn that off for the moment. Let's have a look at the replay. Toggle replay mode. And let's go back here and check it out. Something like that. It's probably a little bit too far away. That will be good.
Throttle.
And let's check out our replay from here. So, yeah, look at the weather there, lads. Jesus. So this is where I'm fighting the forces now. And there's a fair bit of jiggery pokery here. Full flap configuration. Yeah, you can see it fighting the wind there, look. That's those, the gusts. Whoa, look at that. Jesus. I was slightly above the profile as well, so I was trying to get the altitude down a bit. But we're looking good here. So far so good, looking good, looking good. Bit of tunes to the crack. That kind of works.
It's not the plane.
Crunch!
It's the pilot.
Oh, we're too bad. That wasn't bad at all. Come back this way now, look. Sideways landing for the win. Oh, heck yeah. That wasn't too... Oh, no. It looked like, yeah. Yeah, not much of a flare. Yeah, was it that Badlands, was it? Yes, Murphy, yeah, absolute gobshite. Yeah, there was no flirt. It's fine. Look at that wheelbarrow landing, sure. Yes. Slow-mo the Jesus out of the... Oh, no, look. I mean, that's just the wrong shape, isn't it? Pull up, you idiot. Back wheels, yes, down first, but then the nose was like immediately down. To be fair, the back wheels did hit first, but like, you know, barely. Oh, Jesus. What was it like from the wing? Get up the hill there now. Up, you devil, you. Jesus, it sounded heavy, didn't it? That's normal speed, look. Oh. Oh. Yeah. That sounded very loud.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Jesus. It's grand, lads. I don't know what you're talking about. Right, go back into exit that now. Back to my airplane here. And, right, what are we doing? GPU, please. Ground objects. Let's go ahead and open the door. Get the air stairs out as well, please. We're going to configure ourselves for our second flight. It's a quick jaunt down to Shannon. So, we'll do this very quickly. We can probably keep the APU on. But then again... Oh, jeez, that looks lovely, doesn't it? Look at the state of that, lads. I mean, where would you get it? The thing looks real. Right, aircraft sitting idle. We're going to go up and go into sim brief, and we're going to plan a second flight. So, new flight. Chiropractor at the gates. Cabin crew spines cracking. Just get out. Firefly 235, departing out of Dublin. We're going to head down to Shannon. And we are in our E19RL. 2:05, 3:05. We're going to hoon this one. Departure out of 28 right, arrival into runway 24 into Shannon. Altitude on this one doesn't need to be high. Let's go 16,000 and let's generate. You still said arrival. It's grand. It's grand. All right. Navigraph. Shannon, there she be. Into the aircraft.
Hello there.
Turn on the ground power, you muppet. I broke everything, but maybe that'll reset it. We'll see. Calazonic, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. So wait, request company load sheet. We're going to be Dublin, Shannon, view, load. Into end, and we'll get our takeoff stuff prepped here now in a moment. Let me see. We're in turnaround mode, so the APU at the moment is off. Let's go here into... Oh, hang on, be Janie then. We need to download this, don't we? SimBrief downloader. Remind me later. Export the gadget, please. Warning, the following aisle... yeah. Dublin, Shannon, 01. That'll do. Right. Flight plan. Grand route page. Company report is going to be Echo India Delta Whiskey Echo India November 01. Insert. Flight number, we are that of Firefly Air 235. In you go. That looks good. Activate. departure details out of Dublin. We're going to select our runway. It's going to be 28 right, and we're going to be blasting off on the Peleg to Juliet. Peleg to Juliet. Apply. That looks good to me. Activate. Our arrival down into Shannon. We're going to say it's going to be runway 24 for the ILS via Shannon. And the star is going to be that of the Deegan 2 Delta. Apply and activate. Performance initialization on over here. So we're going to say Dublin 28 right. Conditions medium. Winds here at Dublin hasn't changed. We are talking 240 at 12. 240 at 12. Temperature on the ground is now 5 degrees. QNH of 1007. Takeoff weight, takeoff, and yeah, that's grand. Compute. Analysis in progress. And we will send that into our FMS. Let's make sure that's all working. Come on down here. Alternate fuel, don't worry about that. Next page. Cruise altitude is 16000. Go ahead and pop you in. 0 fuel weight. It should have grabbed all this. Am I missing the link? Hang on, wasn't there like an option or something? I think I'm missing a setting or something, do you know? Anyway, we shan't worry. What am I trying to do here? Our performance for takeoff. Right, come here to me, you. Riot. So we are saying cruise winds. Performance initialization. Cruise winds at altitude. Average winds are going to be 307. Let me see. 307 at 31 knots. Takeoff center of gravity. Weight and balance. Takeoff center of gravity is going to be 17.8. 17.8. And our 0 fuel weight of the aircraft is going to be 33.3. That looks good. That looks good. Clone profile is fine. Data set. FMS takeoff. Runway slope. Dry. Give us wet. Winds haven't changed. What do we say? 24. What was it? 240 at 12. 240 at 12. In you go. That's good. Performance is good. That's good. FMS takeoff is good. What else do we want? Flaps and V speed. So takeoff performance, we're going to say V1 is 102. VOR 125. V2 132. And VFS is 179er. Flaps. I didn't want flaps 2, I wanted flaps 1. Can't do it there. Clear that. Take off. Next. Or flaps 1. Thank you. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. 1.5 up. Right, that'll do her. Thank you. Let's be having the APU, please. We'll turn the power on. Let's go to the fuel page to make sure that we are indeed loaded with sufficient fuel. Total is 29. Days will be very little fuel. 29. Block fuel is 29.78. I wonder, should we have gone for another drop of fuel? Interesting. Up onto the status page. Let's fire up the APU. Started light engaged. RPM rising. We have soundages. Stilias, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Malky, that's what I meant. But it isn't working for me, for whatever reason. Alright. Jesus, that's loud. Let me see here now. Settings. Use next-gen avionics, yes. You know, that's all fine. Ground objects. Go ahead and get rid of the stairs. We can do that from here ourselves, look. Stairs coming in. And we get the door closed. Don't touch the ETS server. I managed to connect for later. I won't touch it, don't worry. And get the main door closed. Excellent. And we'll talk to our ground crew to say, please remove the ground objects. GPU is running. APU should be alive, which it is. Disconnect the GPU. Disconnect the GPU. We're going to call for a push. Let me see. Ground handling, no. We're looking for better pushback. Planner pushback. Just push us this direction. That'll do. We're not too fancy now. There you go.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
And I think we're good. Start pushback.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Alrighty then. We're looking good here, looking good there. Transponder 6461 will do. Keep it on Teramo, that's absolutely fine. Altitude out of Dublin, we'll plan an initial 9 or 1,000. 1,007 speed. We're going to bring this up ourselves. However, we will stick it on to, well, we'll go manual for the moment. We're going to be blasting out of here at about 200 knots initially. And let me see, go ahead and arm nav. And flight director first, and then nav. Can we arm nav? FPA heading. That's interesting. VNav, armed.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, it's on roll at the moment. It's not picking up nav. I'm not overly worried. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Let's go back now to our flight plan. Runway 28 right. Bit of a drive to get there, but sure, we'll be grand. What else do you want to do? That's looking good. Up on top here now. Quick check. We're looking good. Looking good. EPU, strobes, beacon. Looking good. We're looking good. Alright. Alrighty then. Flight controls will be the next one, as we're getting a bit of a push. Jesus, that looks very impressive, lads, doesn't it? Look at that.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Brakes off.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
It's terribly nice of you. Okay, there's a roll. Engine 2. Light it up. All right. We got decent sounds here, I'd say. Okay, close the guard. Engine 1. Engine 1 coming up.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Brakes on.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Roger. Okay, boat engines running. Up on top here, we're going to disengage the APU. Alright, flight controls. We'll go full forward, full back, full left, full right. Quarter right. Quarter left. Spoilers. Lots of flaps. Slots for going forward. Flaps moving backwards. Excellent. Okay, they're going to drive away. The ground handling auto pushback, or better pushback, it's excellent. This is needed very much in...
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Take it easy. What's the message? APU shutting down. That's okay. LNAV unavailable. Flight director off. That's okay. Good luck to you there now, and take it fierce handy. Right, taxi lights coming on. We're looking good. And we're going to taxi out to the left here as well. OnAir. And let's have a look. So taxi forward, whiskey. How do we do this now? So we need to cross over the runway. Whiskey 2, cross the runway, and then go on the Foxtrot outers. Alright. Brakes off. Small bit of power. And we're moving. Isn't it a gorgeous jet? It's so pretty. So very pretty. Okay, so we're saying whiskey 2. We're going to cross over the main and then ramble over to 28 right. Easy now. Strobes on crossing the runway. RGB. Anyone special on board? The Judeans People's Front. Splitters. Okay. Cross the runway. And ramble up the Foxtrots. Man, that looks good, doesn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. The People's Front of Judea. Popular Front? People's Front.
Hello there.
Right. Balchi, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Alright, so getting ourselves configured here for takeoff. Auto brake, reject to takeoff. Altitude already set. We'll go ahead and turn our heading to runway heading. And we're going to arm nav mode as we do it. Sim Heaven and Orbex. I'm not using Orbex. It's Sim Heaven and Auto Ortho. But it's good. Hey, Heisenberg, good morning. Hope you're well, buddy. Alright. It's very impressive. It's a gorgeous jet, isn't it? Fabulous. Alright, keep it going. Get ourselves configured here. We shall say lightage. APU is off. No, we're good. We're good. All is well in the realm. With the weather we're having, I reckon it's a cold front. Indeed it is. Okay, November 2 at Neptune, and we'll start planning up our departure. He's now. Oh, so 200 on that. All the lights are on. Right is clear. Left is clear. Let's see what happens here. All right. Easy now. So we're going to go heading. Sinker heading. That's looking good. That's looking good. Chrono is on. Power coming in. Engine stable. Let's go flying. Alright, airspeed live. Bit of wind. 80 knots. 1. Rotate. V2. Yep, so daisy. I don't know why we got such a mad sound, but gear coming up. Watch your speed. Over to the right. DW90901. Activate. Now, why isn't this working? There we go. LNAV is in. Auto throttle. Can we get some speed? Let's call it 210. I think it's doing something funny because I didn't fully reset the FMS, which is all right now. Jeez, the wind. All right, Let's see what happens here. We could go VNAV. Flight level change and speed. There we go. And left turn. It's climbing us miles off our flight level change. Like she's climbing us miles off our rate of climb. Like, why are you climbing at 5,000 feet a minute? You're absolutely drunk. Easy now. Okay, we're going to say 16,000. And let's see what happens here. Interesting. Oh, look at that view. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. Okay, 210 on the speed. So if we go FMS, right? So that's going to get us up to 250 knots. Coming up on 10,000. Over to standard barrow. Lights coming off. And why is it saying 100 look? That's just so very strange. Get out of that, lads. How weird is that? Either I'm doing things or it's doing things. We'll keep flying and see what happens. No doubt there's settings that I've engaged that are just like incorrect. Do you know what I mean? $280. Okay, about to intercept Peleg. That's the next waypoint. Top of climb coming up. And then we just hoon it into Shannon. Not much to see, unfortunately, with the ill weather, but it's still very pretty looking. Oh yeah. Interesting to see what happens. 3,000 feet to go. Can't really see a ceiling. Well, I can't really see the top of this cloud layer. 280 knots. Houston, we have a problem. There she goes. Yeah, it's got to be off the water, man. See it just like completely hangs. So I imagine it's just loading in the tiles. So it needs to grab them, download them, do what it needs to do with them, and then pushes them into the sim. Unfortunate. Jesus, are we stuck in the clouds the whole way? 23 knots wind. 1,000 feet to go. Not looking great for the old Jeez, look at the wind. Or look at the wing. Bachali, welcome in. Can you see Frank? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, there's no sign of breaking through this cloud layer. 160, altitude select, 280 knots, and it's windy as a devil. Okay, weather down at Shannon. Winds 280 at 7 knots, good visibility, few clouds at 22, broken at 44, Temperature 8 degrees. So it's actually warmer in Shannon. So I don't know, should we be getting this sort of cloud layer up here? Strange, isn't it? Jeez, look at the flex on the aircraft, look. Oof. Interesting, because looking at the weather, I mean, this cloud coverage, we shouldn't have this. Like, in an ideal world, you'd want to be getting out of this, weather, right? Purple Kona, good to see you. Welcome in, buddy. Right, we'll do something mad. We're going to drop us down to 8. That'll get us under this cloud layer, I think. So, we'll V-speed back down to 8,000. Just to see can we break this mad cloud layer. And as we're doing it, we'll just fire our lights on. And we shall see what happens. Happy New Year, Purple Kona. Hope you're well, bud. Hey, Chris Van Halen is here. Welcome in, Chris. So we're going to see can we get under this cloud layer at 8,000. Because I think it only really started at around 10. Your baby turned 2? No way, man. Time is flying. Right, here's some weather. That doesn't seem right. Because shouldn't I be getting the weather over here, no? Aha. Oh yeah. Oh Jesus, yeah, that's going to be interesting. But if we duck below it, which appears to be working now. Oh yeah, look at this. Now we are threshing. Ah, sure, look at the absolute hack of this. This is absolutely friggin' gorgeous. Hell yeah. Toe tapping time. looking a bit nicer now where we are. Now let's have a look over here. 1,000 feet to go. 8,000 at Diggin. We're all right-ish. Still 24 knots of wind. But we're going okay. That weather is absolutely mad looking, isn't it? It's gorgeous. We found that cloud, like, so it's just a layer at around 8,000. And I see that the aircraft is way more stable as well. We're not getting thrown around. Right, let me see here now. 111.35, an ILS into... So it should be 110.905. What's the wind? Okay, into Shannon, we are looking at 280 at 9er. Temperature is 8 degrees, QNH 1010. Landing weight 35.8. Flaps full. Now I'm pressing send to FMS, but I don't think it's actually working. Yeah, it's not. So there's a setting I'm not doing, but anyway, let's have a look. So VREF is 114. 119er for approach. 114. And VFS is going to be 177. So next up is just going to be our ILS frequencies, which should have been auto, so I don't know. 110.905. I imagine it hasn't fully changed me details from my last flight. That's possibly what's wrong. But we're alright for the moment. So Deegan 8,000, Agono at 6,000. Speed we can drop now a little bit. Call it 220. Alright. Hey, Northland Air, good to see you, buddy. Happy Tuesday and a very good morning. Okie dokie. Auto brake. We'll set for low. It's a huge runway at Shannon, so we should be alright. $6,000. Standard barrel. Is it looking nice? Alright. Speed is go 220, descending nicely. We're about to intercept Deegan. Agono will be at 6,000. go. Altitude hold. And we'll hold it there. Sweet. Alrighty then. What was the caution? Nothing on my ECAS. We shall see. Right, we are 25 miles out, give or take. Man, look at that. Look at the clouds, man. Aren't they gorgeous? That's savage, man. Okay, 6,000 at Agono, and there's going to be 3,000 at Derag. Be a left turn in. Speed, we'll drop it back again. Call it 200. All right. So far so good. Intercepting the Gono, flight level 060. Left turn coming in. It's bumpy, 23 knots. Okay, 3,000. Easy does it. Notch your flaps. Ultra speed. New speed brakes a little bit. Oh man, look at the don't brake now, Sim. Some nice visual effects over the wing. Alright, Derek. Altitude coming down, 1,500 feet on a descent. Second notch of flaps. Bit of drag. A little bit high. Let's see what happens. Thank you, Black Knight. Approach not available. Distance. I think this is thinking we're landing somewhere else. Alright, so we'll land flyer and see what happens. 190. Okay. 3,000 coming in. We're going to Drop it to speed. Lower the gear. Lap 3. Easy now. Let's see what we can do here. Easy. Easy. I wonder at what stage we'll actually get to see the ground. Localizer 1 just appeared. She's not giving me approach. Easy. 2000. Easy, watch the speed. Flaps full. I have a feeling this isn't going to go terribly well. Because that cloud layer is just friggin' nuts, isn't it? There, she's coming into view. Easy now.
Autopilot. Throttle. Throttle.
I have control. Little bit below the glide. Easy now. Maybe a fun landing. Easy now. Wind has backed off a little bit. 14 knots is giving us. Just a little low. Speed. Easy now. Oh yeah. Looks savage, doesn't it? Alright, back onto that glide slope. I probably didn't I reckon I didn't reset the FMS, so that's why we weren't getting proper VNAV. We have faith in you, Merv. Kinda. Huh. Alrighty, watch the speed. Just kind of sail it in. If you don't die, it's a good landing. Yes, that's the spirit. Easy now. Let's see, can we do something better with our flare?
60% of the time.
1,000.
Every time. Hello from Minnesota. Welcome in. Let's go Giants. Welcome in, buddy. Little bit to the left. Hey people, check it out. Right, little low.
500.
Easy now, Jemima. You're up, you devil. And we get a slightly better flare this time. That's the hope, lads, right? Easy. Nine knots of wind.
Approaching minimums.
Middle marker.
Minimums. 200.
Continue. Alright, don't botch the friggin' landing this time.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Easy.
10.
That's a lot better. Spoilers. Reversers, please. 11.
Auto
Diesel.
brake.
Spoilers in, flaps in, and exit the runway. Why, it definitely felt a bit better than the last time. Easy now, Jemima. Alright, taxi Alpha, APU. Turn on. Alright. And lights off, strobes off. And let's fire up that APU. There she goes. Right. They found the black box and burnt a pair of Crocs in it. Hey, VR Flight Sim guy, good to see you, man. Happy New Year. You're very welcome in. Where would we go? We'll go over this way. Alright. Gorgeous. Rammer this way. Mr. Polly is here. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Be interesting to see how we manage the out flare on that one now, lads. Do you know? Easy now. Nearly everybody body of water in Ireland has Crocs in them. Murph's Crocs, right? Two dogs. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're well. Alright. Back it up there now, fairly lively, Chief. Back it up. Alright. Easy, does it? These guys used to give you kind of like guidance coming in. Alright, park brake set. And we'll keep stuff turned on to look at our landing. 185, get up there. Brilliant. Right, replay mode. And well, let's see what happens here. We'll turn off LRM because that'll just keep going nuts. Okay, let's check out what that was. Let's check out the old landing here, shall we? It was so low. Crazy.
500.
Right. Let's see what this does. Nose straight down. Right, you're looking better now. Yeah, much better. It was a little bit better. Could have been worse. Not too shabby, bit of a bounce. There was no hanging around there, was there? Jesus. Right, go back down a bit now. Go back down a bit. Up the runway and check it out from here. Jesus, look at even the angle coming in, man. Just fighting that wind. Nice. Kind of cool looking. And the weather looks fabulous. The owl wing view coming in, sure. Sky colours look great, don't they? Commander Freezer, Happy New Year, buddy. Hope you're well. Right. Not too shabby at all, man. That was awesome. Right. We shall exit the replay mode. And get the rest of our systems offline here. So... Turn that off. APU is on. So we'll come to the engines. Off and off. Right. Ground services. Let's check out some stuff here. The aircraft energy management and X-plane really hard. Pushes you. Yeah, it really does. Gee, Slayer, good to see you, bud. Oh, yeah. Isn't that brilliant? What a machine, lads. It's just so good, isn't it? Now, it's not liking me lights. No, logo's good. There we go. Now we are talking. Isn't it gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. The Embraer Lineage 1000E or 1000E from X-Crafts. It is absolutely superb, lads. Superb aircraft. And always fun to fly. It's so nice to fly. Do you know? But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Time to go back to have a nap. Good call. Mertz, you're very welcome in. That'll do us for today's flight simming. We're back this evening at 2000 Zulu time. We're going to be doing some trucking over in ETS2, and I would love for you to join us. That's kicking off, as I said, at 8 p.m. Zulu, and we go exploring the Nordics. But yeah, man, that was some really nice flying. We flew from Southampton to Dublin, and then Dublin down here to Shannon. Live time, live weather, and with this exceptional aircraft and on-air monitoring every step of the way. It was a lot of fun. So I want to thank you all so very much indeed for tuning in and for all your support as ever, guys. Thank you very, very much indeed. We shall catch you later in about just under 5 hours time, and then we're back tomorrow night with the news, and then Thursday we have our Navigraph Academy at 1100 Zulu. We have a Vatson flight on Thursday night. That's Las Vegas to San Francisco. And then on Friday, we'll be flying some general aviation in a group flight around the Rio Grande. So a busy week still yet to come. So enjoy the weather wherever it is and what it's doing. And, you know, someday it'll get warm again, we hope. But thank you all so very much indeed for tuning in. Have a lovely afternoon, and we'll see you later on. Where you can enjoy complimentary deluxe continental breakfast daily with afternoon hors d'oeuvres and a fully stocked OnAir bar. Good up there. Complimentary hot and cold beverages throughout the day. Fairmount Gold combines personalised...
I'm sorry, did you just say hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. Oh no, I made a terrible mistake. Into beta, reversers, flaps in. Get out of beta. Get out of the beta. Ah! That's weird. The throttle doesn't move. Jerry Coogan, many thanks for the follow. Hang on. We need to get out of beta. No, that's backwards, Murph. Uh-oh. Get out. Oh, we nearly tipped it over, lads. You see it? Jesus. Why won't you get out of beta, you devil? Your controls are no longer agreeing with me. Right, what's it doing now? Not as beta. Stupid thing. Stop reversing. Ah, you need to go forwards. Hands. Is Mike Roch in the chat? Mike Roch? That's brilliant. Hey everybody, is there a Mike Roch here? Is Mike Roch here? Few men even consider the possibility of life on other planets. Yet, across the Gulf... Ah, Jesus! What was that? I was about to say something and you hit me in the head! Christ! Hang on! I found more of these